Hey everyone, welcome to my DVD Blu-ray update for the month of September 2015. So let's go ahead and get right into it. First up, I picked all these DVDs up for $3 and under. Most of them I got at Dollar General. I went back into the one where I found all those Blu-rays, the digibooks, a while back, and hoping to find some good cheap Blu-rays, but it was mostly DVDs. And these movies, I think most of them are out on Blu-ray, but for $3, I really wanted to give them a shot and see how they were. So first one up is Super. This is a really weird, out there movie, but I really liked it. It was really funny. And I just really liked it a lot. And this is actually directed by James Gunn. I think yeah, it is written and directed by James Gunn, who of course went on to do Guardians of the Galaxy. So you definitely do see that where he gets his humor from. This is a really funny movie. Next up is Inescapable. This is I haven't watched this yet, but what kind of drew me to this was that it sounded like an interesting thriller movie, and I really enjoy this movie. Plus, it has Dr. Bashir in it from Deep Space Nine, so can't really go wrong there. Then I picked up a movie called Liberal Arts. I really liked How I Met Your Mother, and Josh Radnor starred in that. He actually wrote and directed this film, and it seems to have an interesting plot. It's about a guy that a 35-year-old college admissions advisor who goes back to the college he graduated from and kind of falls back in love with college life and meets a kindred soul in a student there played by Elizabeth Olsen. And she falls in love with him, and he is kind of stuck, not really wanting to go back to his old life, but not really fitting in there. So it sounds like an interesting movie. Definitely need to give it a watch. And then I picked this one up. I figured this would be good for October since Halloween is coming up. It's Alfred Hitchcock's Dial M for Murder. I don't know if this is available on Blu-ray yet or not, but for $3, I really wanted to give this a try. I love Alfred Hitchcock, so. And then this one I actually picked up at a Goodwill. This is early edition, the complete first season. This was a show that I grew up on. This came out in 1996. I was 11 years old, and just really enjoyed this show. It's about a guy that starts receiving tomorrow's newspaper today, so he can go out and stop accidents and save people's lives. And this show went for 4 seasons till it got canceled. Never got a proper series finale, unfortunately. Also, unfortunately, only the first 2 seasons are out on DVD. And I really doubt the 3rd and 4th season will come out on DVD. But at least we got the first 2. And what was really cool about this, I don't know if you can see there on the tag, it says $12. They charged me $2 for it. So, and the case is a little beat up, has some dents in it, but the DVDs are in perfect condition. All right, that is it for the DVDs. Now I'm gonna go into the Blu-rays, and I got all these for a really good price. So first up, I got the Blu-ray 3D edition of Dread. I picked this up at Best Buy. It was on sale for $5 a few weeks back. Really good deal. I've heard good things about this movie. This movie, I think, got pretty good reviews from critics, but it didn't really strike a chord with audiences and did pretty bad at the box office, but I'm looking forward to checking that out. Next up, I got these 2 for $5 each at Walmart. First up is Total Recall. I actually haven't seen the original Total Recall, so for $5, figured I would give it a try. I generally liked the the remake with Colin Farrell. But obviously this one is from 1990, and I think there's going to be a lot more cheese factor to it, but I'm looking forward to checking it out. And this is basically just a repackaging of the mind-bending edition of the film. So it has the director-approved transfer on it. Next up, this is a movie that really surprised me. I don't know, this is just one movie that I never got around to seeing when it came out, and just put off checking it out for some reason. Thinking that, I guess I just thought it was going to be another kind of crappy action movie starring Will Smith, kind of like Wild Wild West, but this is I, Robot, and this is a fantastic film. Really good action movie. Writing could have been better, sure, but the overall story is just really good in this. And this is a fantastic Blu-ray as well. Picture quality is great, and it's got a ton of special features on it. So $5 for this, great deal. And I've been putting off finishing up my Bond collection. Of course, really the only way you can get all the Bond movies on Blu-ray now is to get the complete collection. They don't have every single movie released. But ones they do have released, they actually did, at Best Buy, they had some limited edition steelbooks. So I went ahead and picked up one. The one I picked up is for You Only Live Twice. Some pretty nice artwork on it. But I love Sean Connery as Bond. He is definitely my favorite Bond. But honestly, I don't think any of his films are my favorite Bond movie. As I've said before, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, it's a fantastic film. Alright, now we're getting into some, these are double feature Blu-rays. I actually found these at Dollar General closer to where I work. And these are double features. I got all for $5 each. So really good deal. Very surprised to find all of these. So first up, I have got a double feature with Bram Stoker's Dracula and Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Now, I know with Bram Stoker's Dracula, they either just came out with or are about to come out with what is it called? Cinema Supreme series or something like that. And from Sony, supposed to have an all-new transfer for the film. But for $5, I've never seen the film. I figured I'd go ahead and check it out. Now, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, I think I watched this years ago on TV. What's cool about this film, though, is Frankenstein's monster is actually played by Robert De Niro. So just kind of a weird oddity in that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to watching these for Halloween. You may be asking me why I picked this one up, because these movies aren't the best. And honestly, if this wasn't $5, I wouldn't have gotten it. But I picked up a double feature of 2012 and Godzilla. 2012 is not a good film. I'm definitely going to do a review of that at some point in the future. And this also includes Godzilla, which I kind of like. And it's a bad movie. I definitely agree, but I kind of like it because it's a bad movie, and it just kind of has kind of a fun summer blockbuster movie vibe to it that I like. And if you look at it that way, it's kind of a fun movie. It definitely does spit in the face of the Godzilla franchise, but I still kind of like it. So that's kind of the main reason I picked that up. Also picked up A League of Their Own and The Natural. I've seen A League of Their Own, but I haven't seen The Natural. I've heard really good things about that movie, so figured both these movies, great movies. So looking forward to checking this one out. Then I picked up this has one good movie in it. This has Ghost Rider Extended Cut and Hellboy Director's Cut. Um, really like the Hellboy movies, and I realized that I didn't have the first one. I think I sold the second one off a while back. I'm gonna have to pick that up again at some point, but I figured I'd go ahead and pick up the director's cut in this cheap pack. And finally, for the double features, this is one that I've been wanting to get for a long time now. This is the first movie in this collection. Is a fantastic film. Uh, it's just a great overall action film, and you just have to go see it. It is just a really fun time. And so this is a double feature of The Mask of Zorro and The Legend of Zorro. Mask of Zorro is fantastic. Legend of Zorro, not so much. It doesn't live up to the original. It kind of focuses more on comedy and makes it lighter, whereas the first one had more of an edge to it. It was a bit more serious, and I think that's what made the movie really work for me. Also, Martin Campbell directed both of these, who of course went on to work in some of the Bond movies, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, really great deal for $5. And then finally, I was able to pick this up on release day at Walmart. You guys know I'm a big Doctor Who fan, and so I had to pick up Doctor Who Dark Water and Death in Heaven 3D. I have to say, the 3D isn't very good. I mean, it's post-converted, so yeah, it's not that great. And it's kind of weird how they combined the two episodes, so it's kind of an omnibus version. There's no cliffhanger in it, so if you're used to watching it with a cliffhanger, it's just kind of weird how it's connected like that. But the 3D really isn't the reason to get this. It's the special features. You have the Series 9 prequel, The Doctor's Meditation, and then you have an extended cinema interview with Peter Capaldi and Jenna Coleman, which is hosted by Will Wheaton, and that's like 45 minutes long. So that's a pretty good interview. Definitely worth a watch. Well, all right, guys, that is it for my DVD Blu-ray update for the month of September 2015. As always, like the video, share it, and subscribe. Till next time.